Hi, Patrick here. Have Cheetah with you. I just recalled that, and there all the busy excitement of yesterday and whatnot, I forgot to do my library haul. Uh, Went down to the library. They had some okay stuff this time, some okay stuff, but I stayed on a tight budget, um, and I picked up the three that interest me the most of what they had. Um, ton of CDs this time. Somebody must have donated a collection because there must have been a couple hundred CDs, brand new that was new to them, and I think they were trying to get rid of them as soon as they could. CDs are, wow, of all the mediums that are, as far as media goes, physical media goes, that by far is the most I see out. Um, People are just unloading CDs like there's no tomorrow. I've never seen anything like it. Not even with vinyl. People got rid of vinyl. Not even close. I mean, in our Salvation Army, they had a long aisle that was half, maybe about a third of movies and two-thirds CDs. It got so bad that they had to make up a different a bucket, like a bin, for the physical media for their DVDs and whatnot, and they had to convert the entire aisleway to CDs. But they sell. I see people in there all the time hunting CDs. So it's just like us with collecting DVDs and Blu-rays. People are out there and they're looking for certain titles. My haul today is very small, which is one of the reasons I'm talking a little bit before I show it, because it's that small. But I thought it was pretty good. I got three. And so I will go ahead and show you guys what I got. The first thing I picked up is a copy of David Lynch's Mulholland Drive. Um, True story. I actually took my wife to see this. Lori and I went and saw this. And she made it all the way through her first David Lynch movie. I had no idea what it was about either. I had heard about it. It had gotten a lot of buzz. So we said, let's go see what it's about. And then we went in there and got David Lynched. And yeah, this is a weird movie. By far, it's Naomi Watts and Laura Herring are amazing in it. But it's a weird movie. Definitely should have it in your collection though, because David Lynch is just that kind of a director. He really is on the outside of everything. I guess the closest thing I could probably come to him as far as being a little bit weird in their movies is maybe Von Trier, but otherwise, yeah, there's nobody quite like him. So that's David Lynch, Mulholland Drive. Next up, I was glad to get this because, like I mentioned before, I've been sort of late. Not late, but most of the resellers come in and they absolutely buy everything that's been put out by the library lately, and it looks like I'm going to have to swallow that $50 that lump, so to speak, if I'm going to have any chance at all getting anything good. I mean, as far as recent releases, because they're not leaving anything at all for us afterwards. And it really pisses me off. And I got a little surprise for them down the line. Some of these resellers, they're so freaking greedy, absolutely greedy. And like I said before, I ranted before, but I'm gonna have to rant a little bit again. I went down there; they had all this new stuff out there, and I was only able to find one movie that the library donated, but it's a good one. I found In the Heights. Now, Jonathan from Man of Movies, he has this currently ranked number one on his movies that he's seen this year, 2021. So that's pretty high praise, and that caught my eye, when I caught that video after I got this. I came home and he had posted up a video of his movies that he liked so far, and this was number one. This was here, so I'm excited about it. I've heard nothing but good things about it. I love musicals. So definitely right up my alley. All right. And finally, after a bit of a lull, And this is not come from the library. This was donated by a private by a donor, but it's good to see it back in the library. And I got myself another Criterion. I got The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. This is another Wes Anderson movie. Of all the Criterions I've seen out in the wild, by far the most I've seen is the Royal Tenenbaums. I have seen that out in the wild at least 10 times. 10 times I've seen that out in the wild. This is another Wes Anderson movie who made the Royal Tenenbaums. And I have a feeling a lot of people, I think they sort of get tired of his quirkiness, I guess. I see a lot of his movies out when I'm out. I never watched this one. I've never seen this one, so I picked it up for sure. I've heard things about it. I heard it's really, quirky and different and, very Wes Anderson-y. Is that a word? Anderson-y? I know. Anderson and David Lynch in one haul, 3 movies. Yeah. I picked this one up. This is for $1. Good condition. Someone took care of it. They loved it. I mean, they got it a long time ago, but they took care of it. They could to me, I could always tell if they did or not because, like I said, I always look for this right here, the pamphlets. The inserts. If the inserts are inside the case, then I know that the person actually cares for it, because a lot of times the inserts are the first thing that go. They get beat up and torn up and tossed out and whatnot. But the people who keep the inserts and keep them in good condition without any tears or smudges, I know that they love their movie at one point. So I'm glad to get this for $1. So that boosts up the Criterions up a little bit. That's good. But that's what's going to happen. I think I'm going to go down there. I guess I'm going to go down there next week and pay my $50. I really, really resent that. And then what I want to get some recent releases too, though. I want to be first in line and go in there and have a fair shot. And just sort of irritates me. I have to do it this way. All right. Well, that's 3 movies, 8 minutes long. I want to say a special shout out, though. I'm going to do this for this haul video. I'm going to give a special shout out to our good friend Jennifer Tochi. Jennifer is running a contest on our behalf. We are trying to get to 500. We were trying to get to 500. We wanted to get to 400, but we're really trying to get to 500 because YouTube has rolled out what they call community tabs. And it is a tremendously effective promotional for your channel to be able to promote your content and whatnot. It used to be only available for people that had 1,000 subscribers, but YouTube has lowered it down to 500. So we are on the hunt for that. That's what we want. We want to get to that 500 level so we can use the community tab to promote 8 Questions With, haul videos, semi-rants, soapboxes. So that's what we're at. I'm taking my good friend Steven with me from the House of Horrors. He and I we're working together. We're going to try to get to that 500 mark together. So, if you could do that, I'm going to leave both Jennifer Tochi's information and Steven's down below. Yeah, if you guys could do that, that'd be awesome. Thanks to everybody who helped push this over 400. It's an amazing feeling. I didn't think I'd get there. I'm blown away by that. Thank you so much. And onward and upward. Tomorrow night, and I know this will be dating this video, but tomorrow night we have on 8 Questions With, we have Carolina Jeanette will be joining with us on 8 Questions With. She's a very vivacious, very warm woman who's a writer and producer who is getting back into the game after a little bit. So we're looking forward to talking to her about what that's going to be like. And yeah, it's going to be a good interview. I hope you guys show up for that one. She's really excited and she's really nervous. So if we could get out there and give her some support, that would be awesome. All right, well, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, let you know whenever I'm ranting, and drop a comment down below. Which of the 3 movies that I got that interest you the most? All right, that'll be it for me. Until the next one, peace.